Hi, we're out in the range today to take a look at the Keltec Sub 2000 Generation 3. There's been a lot of reviews. None of them have really dived into what I was interested in, and none of the early reviews really did a follow-up to test reliability on this rifle. So today I have over 1,200 rounds into this gun, and we're going to fire it, see how it performs, and find out how useful exactly is the folding part of this gun. I have a 6-hour Romeo 7 on it. I have put a modified extended magazine release. I have made a homemade cheek weld and put a rubber butt pad on it for a little more comfort. This is direct blowback operated, and it does kick a little bit more than you think a 9mm would. So let's take it out here and do some shooting and see what we got. Let's take it back a little bit farther and see how accurate that red dot is. All right, I'm going to take it back a little farther. All right, I'm going to take it back a little farther. Let's see how it does. All right, let's go back a little bit more. All right, we're gonna go reload, do some shooting from behind trees, see how we do. All right, the last thing we're going to test today is what is a backpack gun and what does that really mean. All right, so we're backpacking in the woods, Keltec Sub 2000 in our backpack. How quickly in an emergency could we deploy the Keltec Sub 2000, no magazine in, folded up? All right, let's try that again. Drop the mag, eject the rounds, fold it up. Put the round back in the magazine. All right, in an emergency situation, if a bear is charging, you need to drop that pack, get out the gun, open the bag, pop that bad boy open, pop in your magazine, nervous, drop it, load it, shoulder it. Feel like if you practice that a lot, you could cut that time down in half. But camping or hiking, I feel like its main value is going to be when you get to camp, you have a gun at the reach in the middle of the night in case there's an emergency. While we're here, we might as well test that extended magazine release. See if we can do a decently fast reload. Normally I keep it with the normal 15 round magazine. And then have a backup 30 round magazine on the ready. Drop, pull, reload. As we all are well aware now, cars are not bulletproof. And Hollywood is full of crap. However, I have no intention of shooting my car today. Just to give you some perspective from how far we're shooting. So, what conclusions, if any, can we draw from this Keltec Sub 2000 1500 round review? So far, I found it to be an extremely reliable, accurate PCC. I have 1500 rounds in it with not one malfunction. I've done a couple of minor adjustments. I've added a rubber butt pad, an extended magazine release, and a metal feed ramp. I probably spent about $50 upgrading it in parts. Plus I have a Romeo 7 red dot sight on it, which I found to be very reliable and accurate. So in conclusion, would I use it as a home defense weapon or a personal protection weapon while hiking or out on the range? And the answer to that would be I would do it absolutely. What you would do, the conclusions you draw, watch some other reviews, and decide for yourself. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the range. GoPro, stop recording.